SSM Health Physical Therapy is the leading outpatient physical therapy provider in St. Louis, offering cutting-edge technology like the Alter G Zero Gravity Treadmill and the Dorsa V Muscle Sensor. Visit them online at ssmphysicaltherapy.com. It's usually an umpire's job to stay out of the headlines, but this time Brad Hinson is happy to share his story.
To me, they went above and beyond of what sportsmanship is supposed to be, and great teaching for all those student athletes is what I saw firsthand.
Hinson was behind the plate when the Webster Groves and Northwest softball teams played last month. After that game, he did something he has never done before. He wrote a letter to both schools saying that the game had, quote, the most professionalism I have ever seen on the field of play. But for the players, it was just another game.
It's a huge honor to us, but it's just what we do every day.
Senior Grace Burley says she's been playing with or against many of her teammates since they were 6-year-olds, including the Statesman catcher Lauren Greer, who stood out in Hinson's review. At one point in the game, he called a borderline pitch a ball in favor of Northwest.
And I kind of winced and like, ooh, I think I probably should have called that a strike. And I kind of tapped her on the back and said, go let your catcher or your pitcher know that I'll probably, next one probably go her way when it's close like that. And she just kind of looked at me real funny. And just the look of it that the umpire was talking to her and being personable to her, that kind of got me laughing a little bit because I don't think she was used to that at all.
I didn't even think that I was being funny. Like, he said I was funny, and I was like, well, thanks. I didn't feel like I was making jokes or anything.
And her Northwest counterpart, Kaylee Edler, says her time behind the plate with Hinson was just as memorable.
Someone on our team made a, not so great play. He would talk to me and tell me how to talk to them and to improve the next play.
The Lions heard about the letter when the district superintendent read it to them at practice. Edler then wanted to thank Hinson for how positive he was throughout the game.
Parents yell at the umpires a lot, and he was just very calm about that kind of stuff, and he handled himself, and he really showed me how I should handle myself.
Thank you so much to the Webster and Northwest softball programs for helping us make this story possible, and to Brad Hinson. Thank you to our producers, Sam Masterson and Ben Boyd. Our great sponsor is SSM Health Physical Therapy. If you have an injury that's sidelining you, or you just need to meet your rehabilitation or fitness goals, visit them on the web at ssmphysicaltherapy.com. As always, if you have an idea, we'd love to hear it. Email us, kmoxsports@gmail.com, or tweet us at KMOX Sports. Until next week, for the KMOX Sports Spotlight, I'm Chris Raby.